Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Hezron and now we're reacting to Something Else YT, a video called I Had My Jaw Wired Shut for 2 months. Now if you haven't seen my previous video, it's about me reacting to Kyle Exum called Younger or Older versus Younger Sibling Rap Battle. If you haven't seen that video, please go check it out. Also, if you're not subscribed to this channel already, please subscribe. Also leave a like on this video, also comment down below. And that's all I have to say, so now we're talking, let's get on with the video.
Do you like food? Me? Yeah. Why other me? Just wondering. Let me ask a better question. What would you do for $1 million? Probably suck dick. Would you have your mouth wired shut, forcing you to be on a liquid diet for an entire month in order to achieve enough money to buy you like 900 overly priced smartphones? Any long-term side effects? I don't know. Trauma? Maybe some warlike flashbacks or something? Yeah, okay, cool, because you're doing all that. Except, you're not doing it for $1 million. What? You're doing it because your jaw sucks, you're in pain all the time, and you have trouble chewing without lockjawing. Do I at least got like a phone or something? No. Oh, also you're doing it for 2 months. I had my mouth wired shut for 2 months, and as one may tend to think when hearing about another individual getting their mouth wired shut, it sucked. For context, I was born with what people in the medical industry like to call a piece of crap. My jaw was a bit crooked, and using it in any sort of way would cause me some sort of mild discomfort or pain, even in the most mundane ways. For example, doing simple tasks like eating, talking, yawning, blowing bubbles, you know, the everyday things. Definitely didn't help in the old self-confidence department either, because, well, having a crooked jaw and also a body that needs to grow, I grew up with my jaw slowly developing outward. Nothing too crazy, but enough to make me, not smile in any pictures for most of my life. No! Shut up! None of that! No! Shut the fuck!
Oh, it's the monetization.
Not this time, motherfucker. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal.
He put the sensor over his mouth so he can get paid.
For the most part, people either didn't notice or just didn't care. It really didn't start to affect me both mentally and physically up until 3 years ago, when I guess I had my last growth spurt or whatever. Things just got weird. Basically, my jaw would lock up, the muscles around it would be in pain all the time, and I wouldn't be able to say certain words without slurring, lisping, or pausing to let the gears turn in my head for that next word I wouldn't stumble on. What did I just say? So I got surgery, everything's fine, and I want to talk about that. All right! Hey! We've been taking food for granted our entire freaking lives! Okay, I know there's some of you peeps out there thinking, Adam, I love food. I would never disrespect the thing that brings me eternal joy every couple hours. But hear me out.
Yeah, everyone loves food.
You had until it was stripped away from you for 2 months? That's not how the saying goes. Well, it's true. You see, after jaw surgery, you have to have your jaw wired shut for 2 months or so. They do this by using
why is the doctor smiling?
Some rubber bands, and then just like tie everything together and junk. You also have to be put on a liquid diet for 4 to 6 months because bones are stupid and just be like that. Now, one of these alone would suck major poo. But put them together, and what do you got? Bippity boppity. Oh God, please have mercy. I yield. The first 2 weeks weren't that bad. I mean, things did suck because I was super swollen, literally couldn't speak or breathe, and was in a bit of pain, but it'd all be worth it in the end. We're a nice callback, me. Things like communicating what I wanted, like chocolate milk, was the worst because I physically couldn't speak. I literally couldn't make noise to ask for even the simplest of things because of how tightly wired my jaw was. So I had to use a pen and paper to write down my thoughts and needs like chocolate milk to make sure things were properly communicated. Good thing too was that I was in a hospital recovering for most of that time and was being taken care of by really competent and polite nurses who apparently couldn't read and never brought me my goddamn chocolate milk, but I was fine. It wasn't until week 3 when I began to panic. The day I was finally able to leave the hospital. For the entirety of those days, I had nothing to quote-unquote eat except for these things called boosted drinks. And I thought because I was leaving, it meant no more wires and no more freaking drinks. Found out I was hecka wrong when my doctor came in to let me know right before I was about to go that, oh yeah, by the way, you might need to have your jaw like this for
2 months.
Another 6 weeks. I broke. Doc, you broke me. I went home that day in the biggest funk I've ever been in my life. Take away Adam's food and I don't even know who I am anymore. After a couple days of sulking and regretting things,
you get the sensor again and put it over his mouth.
A bit weird. Well, one day I was laying in bed just contemplating my very existence when my brother hit me up to let me know he was coming over to bring me more food. A couple minutes pass by and my brother finally shows up at my door with a big crate of those boosted drinks. So I invite him into the house and we both begin walking towards my kitchen. As we were walking towards my kitchen, I noticed that he has another bag with him. I didn't think much of it.
That's probably for him.
So, well, I did. My mind immediately started racing and got curious as fuck was in the bag.
The cat curiosity
anything
killed the
my
cat.
heart soul desires. Video games, chalky milk, toothpaste that I needed because I ran out, another bag. What the frick was in that goddamn piece of earth-destroying plastic? I had to know. It was driving me mad, all within the 2 seconds of seeing it.
Just ask him to say what's in the bag.
I developed a question designed specifically to keep the questionee in a mindset that would lead me directly to the answer I was looking for. Hey, what's that? Oh, yeah, Mom told me to bring you some soup. It's tomato. I look down in pure awe. A spotlight flashes onto the plastic tin full of tomato soup, and a Halo-like theme song begins to play in the background. The camera pans back onto my face with a single tear on my eye, looking up, saying, "Thank you. Finally, something different!" Let me just give you a little perspective on how desperate I was to have something different. I was advised by my doctor to
Is that Dr. Mario?
that might be a little too hot to eat, temperature-wise, because it can mess with the healing process. Meaning, this tomato soup was cold. I also should probably mention that I, Adam, aka Something Else,
Subscribe.
hate tomato soup. Tomato soup is gross. And even
don't
with
like
these
it?
major deterrents, I didn't care. I was ready to strip down butt-ass naked and just go ham on that tub of ice-cold tomato soup. In a blink of an eye, I snatched the tub out of my brother's hand, threw it in front of me, and opened it right up. At this point,
I don't
my
like
mouth is
tomatoes, so
sopping
I don't
wet,
like
drooling
tomatoes.
from the
I
mere
don't-
sight of food that wasn't just
I don't
one
know,
of
some
those
people
stupid
like
drinks
tomatoes,
I was stuck with.
but
I grabbed my spoon
I don't
and
like
dig
it.
in,
I
and
never tried
swear
tomato
to
soup.
God, I have never had something so goddamn good in my entire life. It was literally just tomato soup from a box, cold as hell, but it tasted as if Gordon Ramsay himself served it up with a bedtime story and a loving kiss. I was in heaven, but things quickly turned south when my brother decided that he was gonna have a little taste.
Oh.
You know how if a tiger gets food, it gets all stupid protective and ready to eat anyone who dares to try to snatch it from him?
He has the gun. He's like, don't
He grabbed his
steal it.
spoon, went in for a dip, and as soon as his spoon touched the red, goopy, gelatinous mess that we call tomato, I grabbed his hand, stared at him intensely, and said with a muffled voice, "I will fucking eat you!" I was gonna eat him. I was
How?
gonna eat my brother with no regrets. He was testing me. I mean, of course
How
I
are you
did.
gonna eat him? Your jaw is wired.
My mouth was wired shut.
Yeah.
I was in a different headspace, okay? I think it was at that moment that I realized I might have a problem.
Yeah, you
to
do.
prevent these types of situations, like potentially devouring another human being over cold tomato soup, I decided it was best to figure out ways to potentially cope. Interestingly enough, I found that the best way that I coped with this situation was by heading on to good old YouTube and,
Just watch YouTube
watching
videos.
other people eat cold tomato soup.
Seriously?
What? You know the term living vicariously? I get it. I get it now. I never understood what that truly meant, but I get it. You see, after not eating solid food for about a month and a half now, I found myself just binging YouTube videos of people going to places, buying food, and eating it. Why? Hell, why the frick not?
That's kind of
And
weird.
Some could say I was performing some form of torture upon myself, but I will argue to my grave that it honestly made me feel so much better throughout the rest of the way. I don't know why. There's probably some psychology to it, and I'm no expert, but when I would watch these food eating channels, I would feel so at ease. The planets would align, the cosmos would shine fluorescently, glimmering with its glory, and I would be at the center, just drinking boosted drinks. Happy and watching these people eat food. Doesn't that genre have like a silly name to it? Mukbang or whatever. Is
Mukbang.
that all their audiences are? Starving people? Oh god. What lazy content. Anyways, I don't really know how to end this video. It was honestly just a lot of complaining, but I
Yeah.
think that's kind of funny. Although I went through a bit of hell after getting my jaw surgery done, I want to reassure people who are going through the same thing as me that it's 100% worth it in the end run. 2 for 2. Nice one, mate. I've never been more happy being able to smile and not be in pain all the time. I ended up getting the wires finally taken off, and And now I'm on, I think at the time of writing this, month 5, question mark.
Question mark,
And I
question
slowly
mark,
over time
question mark.
upgraded from liquids to mashed potatoes to pasta, and now solid food. So here's a video of me eating my favorite thing in the world for
Chipotle.
the first time in months. Enjoy.
White rice, black beans, steak,
Chipotle burrito.
hot sauce, lettuce, tomato, cheese, and guacamole, all wrapped into overly sized tortilla that should be called from this day on as Godson. I don't think
Is
I
he
can
just gonna
handle
record
this right
himself
now.
eating
Hey,
it?
handle this right now, but I love it, and I'm gonna eat the shit out of this. Okay, here it goes.
That does look good though.
I don't know what you guys want from me, to be honest. Not really gonna be like an overly dramatic reaction. There are 2 dogs killing themselves. Stop it! This is mukbang.
Whoa.
I'm mukbanging.
Oh,
Really
that's
excited
gross. Bruh, I don't know how people could watch that.
I wanted to tell this story in the video.
At least he's not
after
over
Johnson
dramatic
died,
with his food. Like,
it was like Tylenol with codeine or something like that. After I took the codeine, I promised myself that I wouldn't tweet out anything because I didn't want to tweet out anything stupid and look like a fool. Before I was on the codeine, and before I promised myself not to tweet out anything stupid, I had tweeted out already that I had gotten jaw surgery. And around the same time,
wait, is this the whole video
there was
almost
this meme going around
him talking about
where,
it?
a grape had gotten surgery. So everybody was connecting the two, saying that I was the grape and saying that, oh, Adam, look it, you're the grape, you had jaw.
Okay, well, I think this is him talking about his jaw surgery again, while he's eating well, I think he's just doing a mukbang or something. So, that was the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, bye, everyone.